So today what we're going to do is we're going to be looking at domain and range. On your notes, I just want you to look at this top half. That's all you're doing today. So I expect everyone to be following along, filling in the notes, because you will need these when you're working today, all right? So what you're going to look at today is discrete domain, but we're going to define both. So discrete domain, all that is, or discrete, is just disconnected dots. Okay, so like on a graph, it could look like this. Okay, notice there's no line, there's nothing, okay, it's just dots. A continuous graph or line, they're connected, okay? So it could look like this. Alright, so you may be asking, what is domain, what is range? Domain is just all your x values. Okay, and range is all your y values. Alright, so let's practice looking at discrete domain. So if we have example 1, this is a graph, okay? So we have our y-axis and our x. So for domain, remember you're looking at all your x values. So we're going to put them into a set. And we go from left to right. So if I go over, I have 1, 2, 3. So my first point is -3. Okay, this is -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. Alright, notice how they're in order from least to greatest. Alright, so let's look at range. What is range again? Right, it's all of our x values. So we are going to start from least to greatest again. So this would be my smallest point down here. So that's -1. We have 0 here. This is 1. This point here is 2. That is 3. And this point here is 4. Alright, so remember, domain is x, range is y. Alright, so your next example is we're looking at 3 coordinate points. So we're looking at a set of coordinate points. Just a reminder, coordinate points are written as x, y. Alright, so for here, our domain, we're just going to look at our x values. We have -2, -5, and -2. Notice -2 is repeated twice. I only have to write it once, so my domain would be -2, -5. Alright, let's look at range. So range is 1, 4, and -3. I'm going to put it in order from least to greatest. If you don't, that's fine, but -3, 1, and 4. And the last example that we're going to look at is mapping. So this is x and this is y. And we're just going to basically copy them over, okay? So my x, I have -1, 0, 1, 2, and 3. And my y, my range, I'm going to do the same thing, just copy it over. So I have 3, 5, 11, and 21. That is all this is, okay? These 3 examples are discrete. Okay, so today you're practicing discrete domain. Tomorrow we will start to look at a continuous domain, but today I just want you to focus on discrete. So, for the remainder of the period, this is what you'll be working on. This worksheet, okay? You have this whole front, you have 1, 2, 3 graphic examples, you have a mapping, and then if you flip over, here you have 2 more mapping, okay? You have 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of coordinates, and then you have tables, alright? So, you can do this. This is what you'll be working on for the rest of the day. Use your notes, alright? I expect everyone to be working the whole class period and staying off their cell phones, alright? Please work. You may ask your neighbor for help. Use your notes, but it is unacceptable to just sit there all day and do nothing. This is not too difficult. Just remember, domain is your x values, range is your y values. Y'all will be fine. I'm very confident that you will understand this. If you have questions, just circle the one you have a question on. You need to attempt it and try, and then move on, and then you can ask me tomorrow in class. Alright, have a great day, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.